This is another in series of that I've been doing about garden tips and kind of on Sunday afternoon when we're kind of loafing. I don't make them on Sunday, but I play them on Sunday. So anyway, today we're going to talk about cucumbers, and you can see the varieties I grow here, or try to grow, and we'll talk about my varieties. Of course, you got two kinds of cucumbers. You really got more than two kinds. You got mainly what I grow is called a slicer and a pickler. Of course, I think there's English cucumbers and some other kind of cucumber. I don't know what it's called. But what I do is mainly grow slicers. The only thing I really grow is slicers and picklers. And I kind of think that to me, a cucumber is a pretty heavy feeder. So it's not in the sweet corn category, but you got to give it some fertilizer for it to grow good. I think I have in the past tried different kinds of fertilizer, and I just like that 20-20-20. I give them a pretty good dose of it, and it seems to really go, help them grow. I've tried some like organic, like a 5-6-6, and it didn't seem to do as good. Of course, it might have been the weather too, because I plant my cucumbers pretty early in the year, so we have to have some pretty good heat for organic. So I've tried some other water soluble, like a 5 or a 10. I think it was a 10 something 48, and it didn't do as good. But that 20-20-20, you get give them a pretty good balance. But I give it a lot of it, so and it seems to work out pretty good. So just remember, you're gonna have to feed them pretty well when you grow them. So let's talk first about slicers, and I'm really settled on my slicer. My favorite one is Speedway. It's leftover from last year. I didn't realize I had so much, and I think I ordered a whole nother pack. But this is my number one slicer right here, Speedway. Does really well, sets good. It's a little bit drought tolerant. Now it's not drought tolerant. If it don't get no water, it will not produce. But it seems to do a little better than Dasher 2. Dasher 2, which I have Dasher 2 too, which is another good slicer. I'm looking for it. Give me just a second. The other Speedway. But anyway, Dasher 2 is a I got some I'm gonna try. I got some new ones I forgot about. So but I got some Dasher 2 somewhere in here, and that was my number one for a while, and I kind of got off it. Didn't seem to do as good as Speedway. Speedway's it does great. So that's my number one slicer, and I've got some in here I'm gonna try. That I didn't realize that I've gotten. Here's a Bristol slicing cucumber. So that'll be an experiment. Here's a racetrack. So I ordered that this year, so we'll try it. And so that's what I'm going. I can't believe I ain't going to Dasher 2. Oh well, that was my backup. So, but anyway, like I said, Speedway's my number one pickler, slicer. So I love them, and if you pick them small enough, you can sell them as a pickler. Picklers is a whole different ball game. That's what most of these are. And I don't have a number one pickler. Tried Calypso last year, did okay. Wait a second now, I will back up. This is my favorite pickler right here, Coratine. You get those, they don't get very big, and if you pick them right, they don't have seeds. They got a good flavor to them. The outside's kind of like a Gershwin's kind of, don't have the spiny stuff on it. It's a really good pickle. Makes really good pickles. I like to just fresh eat them. So this is left over from last year. And here's the problem. They didn't do as good last year, but I could not order these this year because they had a crop failure. So I don't know if these seeds might not be as good. Something's wrong with them. And that's why last year they didn't do good at all. So it kind of put me in a bind. So I've got a lot this year. Here's my dasher too. I knew I had some. So I'm gonna try some early fortune. This is a test. Some Monica. Cool breeze. Homemade pickles. I think this is a new variety they've come out with. Baked Alpha. Sumter. Now, I'm not sure if this is a pickler or a slicer. I bought some. This first time I bought these from this company. I got some tomatoes from them. They did not come up, so I'm a little worried about that. Carolinas is going to be a test. Citadel's going to be a test. Eureka I grew last year, and they did pretty good. This one right here, the Calypso did pretty good. And then I have a SMR58. I think it's a new variety. So you can see I'll be testing a lot of picklers this year, and trying to find one that I really like and it's really consistent for me. Started out with grew. It's called the Arkansas Little Leaf. I grew it for a long time. Well, let's back up. Not for a long time. I grew it for 3 years. Did really good. I thought, well, this is my pickler. I went all in. 1 year it didn't produce. So ever since then, I've been trying to find a real good one. And the Quarantine is my favorite pickle. But like I said, it didn't do good last year. So it kind of makes you wonder. That's why I've got so many this year. So I can go to a different one to find a little something that's going to work good. Yeah, the one did pretty good last year. Eureka, it did pretty good. Calypso did pretty good. So you got to watch them. You got to pick them just right. It's like that Quarantine, you got to like a pretty good little window, seems like, to pick that cucumber. The other ones, if you don't pick it just right, if you overlook it or you forget, gonna give it a day or in the evening. I always pick in the morning. I'll say I'll come back in the evening or forget about it. And you come back the next day and it's that big around. So you kind of got to watch them too. So that I noticed last year. But if you get it right, they did pretty good. So anyway, hope this was a help. I'm trying to keep it within 4 or 5 minutes. I'm already at 8. 9 minutes. All right, Sports Local Farmer, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, share your videos with your friends. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you down in the farm next video.